Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tactical Assault VR. For this, we are gonna potentially just run through a couple missions that we got on here. Hope you guys enjoy.
Everyone pay attention and settle down. We've located a small fortified position within the town near Gaulis that we've been observing for the last month. Our main... We're sending a team of you to the South China Sea with an MEU already setting out that way. Our admin sent a request to Interpol.
Heads up, eyes open. Let's go.
Alright. Better. Let's go with this. Hope you enjoy. All this basically is just a military sim or even cop sim. Basically, you fight by yourself or with friends online through missions, or you could do little trainings. It's not as realistic as some games, but for VR, it's actually not too shabby. You got main objectives such as bomb defusal, terrorist hunt, as well as VIP and data collection. You would have to pay on Steam to get the game initially, but it matches all your movements. It's more of a close quarter or distance kind of game.
Open fire!
Sometimes you fail, sometimes you don't. It's a work in progress. You got all sorts of rifles, shotguns, snipers, light machine guns, whichever you can handle, or whichever you prefer. They're still updating this game to this day. let's try submachine gun. Actually, this is my preferred one. Like I said, you could do all these, or even just pistols to your discretion. We will go. Let's try this one. And for utilities, you could basically select whichever you want. Chem lights just mark your location. Health shots just is adrenaline, breach charge, breaks hard walls and stuff. Comp timer, simple measurement. Then smoke, flash, and frags is meant for like grenade launchers or smoke grenades or smoke launchers. 9 bang is basically a flashbang that typically just acts as a distraction. Smoke grenade, plain and simple. You pop the latch, throw it, and you get smoke screen to blind the enemy. Flashbang blinds them. Impact grenade, basically a high-end explosive that you could throw at the enemy. Frag grenades, a timed grenade, and then lockpicks. Of course, you could just open locks. Wire cutters, mainly for traps. You got sledgehammer, shield, breaching shotgun, beanbag shotgun, door knocker, spotter scope for distance, and there's your grenade launcher. There's another launcher. You can have none, a snake cam. So pretty much, in my opinion, this is like ready or not, just on VR. We'll go frag grenade, this. You could also attach any sight, equipment. Offsight is basically your canted sights. Muzzle is only suppressors at the moment, or no suppressor. You could go in loud. Let's go. Yeah, we'll keep that sight. Let's go this one. Actually, I prefer loud. Reverse grip, angle grip, handbrake, vertical grip mod 3, hand stop, or you can have no grip, and then the regular vertical grip, and then the angle grip, which I prefer. You can have it on the right side or left side for canted sights. You could do side selector handguns, which are, it has only 2 red dots and a suppressor. Let's just use this. So basically you'll use your whichever hand that you're gonna use to actually grab the weapon, and then in your offhand you will hold the trigger and pull back, just like a regular gun. And then you basically could put it holstered, same with this one. Basically you could take out the mags. This mechanism where you could slap it don't work in this, but it's okay. There's your angle grip, your laser, which works, your light, your sight, your charging hammer. You use your offhand, the one that ain't gripping the pistol grip, to actually hold either on the angle grip, or you could even hold it close to the mag too, for like speed and agility. Then you got your slots, like utility slots, where you have whatever you have here. I have flashbangs and grenades. And then right here is your vest. It holds majority of your AR mags and 2 of your handgun mags. It prefers you to actually use a AR. Then if you reach behind you, you can have whatever utility you selected. For me, I did a sledgehammer to break in and get in quickly. Whichever movement, you could go straight horizontal. You could go vertical. Sorry for the interruption. But pretty much your backpack will hold either your sledgehammer, like a bomb, and whatnot. And this is why we check corners. And right there's my second life. Try this again. Right now I'm just doing a run through. But let's actually put effort in. What I'm doing here is basically switching it from full auto to semi-auto or back. And, well, of course, as you heard, there's somebody here. Check position. As of current, he's probably flanking from the rear, like they usually do. You could do the mission as many times as you want. Or if you get frustrated, you could even do another mission. There's plenty of missions. Okay, that's another one down. Also, the name is pronounced Dromenada. I know I was missing a couple shots, but to be fair, you ain't gonna get perfect shot. You could either throw the mags, or simply you could grab it. Like that, and that's just a waste of a mag. You could crouch in game and grab it, maybe. There we go. As of right now, you rack it and chamber. And then if you're in your offhand, to select your light, you'll do your trigger. To select your laser, you'll press A. Or simply, if you're going right here, you could well, maybe not in this game, but there was a way you could actually toggle your laser just by your hand. In virtual reality, your movement is keen. So everything you do, the character does. So basically, if I want to do this, such as a little dance, I could do so. Full body makes it to where you're... And just like that. Because in this game, they could be like that and still get back up. I know I'm wasting ammo. Just like that. And they'll snore when they're knocked down. You got 3 layers in this map. And they're very unpredictable, just so you know. Like that. So like in a dark room here. Actually.
Hey, watch out!
Okay, so that was a bad grenade. I threw it all the way over there instead of right there. And with that, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I have 2 more lives. In the little menu, you press your trigger and your Y button on your opposite controller just to pull it up. See your progression and all sorts. As you can see, I failed to actually look. But I also knew somebody was over there. It's like a 6th sense for me. It's just bad timing, bad throws, that cause error. That's why video games are there. Practice makes perfect. Oh, that was a bad hit. There we go. You can break the doors. You can even side hit them like I showed you earlier. You gotta be cautious around every corner. Because they could be anywhere. And that was bad. Because I hit the plate carrier, which does blunt trauma to the chest, but still doesn't hit as hard. Let's try a submachine gun this time. I'll probably be doing a couple of these to just run you through what the game is generally like. Oh, like that. Basically, you grab it with, forget what that's called, but it's like right next to the trigger, and you press, as soon as you hold on to it, you press your trigger. You can turn it on and off, and just have it right here. Now this grip ain't the best because it doesn't really stabilize the gun like if you were to hold that angle grip. But it's also a fast way to get around. And until you release this handle, that laser and that light stay on. Now, you can swap hands. All you have to do is just reholster it, do this, basically check around corners, and it does the same movement as the other hand. You could go left or right, or you could do ambidextrous. And as we've seen, there was somebody over here. I guess I got him somehow, but still died in the process. If you go to your head, you could do the same as what I taught you for the laser and press your trigger button with any hand that you prefer. And what that does is activate the phosphor night vision that is here. As you can see, that's a metal door, but there's probably a couple people.
Hey, I see you.
Like that. It's a metal door. You gotta check every crevice. You can also do the same for night vision. And then go to your light. Yes, I know the laser and light are overkill, but sometimes this place is very dark. And then you could just grab the door with your interaction button. You could open it normally if it's unlocked. Right here is practically dead zone because you have many fatal funnels. Like that. And this brings you back down here. It does a whole big loop. As you can see, the creators of this game are made it well made. I like it. My buddies like it.
I see.
Like that. It don't act as a real life fighting simulator, or gunfight scenario. Pardon. But
We've got company.
like that, you could swap them. You could also shoot through the door.
Watch out!
And just like that, I'm on the last life, but I'm also still showing everything. This is pretty much your snipers. You have an M10 or M1 or M110, which is a 308, and it's a AR platform, same as the MK12. Module 1. Then you have your 300 M40A5. CSR, I think that's 6.5 Creedmoor. Your .338 right there. The SVD, as many of you guys seen in games as well as other stuff. And the VSS, which is chambered in 9mm. And that one's the only fully automatic sniper rifle in here, or marksman rifle. Because it's a mixture between marksman and sniper rifles. Light machine guns, you got all your, well, a few priority. But it's still a work, to be fair. And you have quite a bit of breaching shotguns, such as the M4 entry. The Brunelli, or not Brunelli, the 590A1. Of course, your pump action, which would be in the sense of Remington 850. You have the Russian shotgun, which in this it had to be changed. Then you had the Spaz 12. Or you could do pistols only, which you have mass variety pistols. Glock 18C, automatic Glock. M45A1. A 45 caliber brotherly model to the M1911, just upgraded. The P22R, which is just the P22. Then you have a P320, which is lovely. I've actually used it. Then you have the M9A1, which is just a regular M9. Then the HK45T, and so on and so forth. You can even have a taser. But these three are mainly for, per se, if you buy it on Steam. I prefer my P320 because I've used it in real life, because I own the gun. I just gotta find it again. And yes, this is a maturity game. So pretty much, there's gonna be blood and gory. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get me for it. But basically this game doesn't initiate violence. This is more of like, it's kind of like a cop simulator, like Ready or Not. Just you don't get a team to help you unless you get actual online players to join you. It's a fun game. I like it. I enjoy it. Did I miss something? Where are those shots coming from? And I haven't even broke through a little bit of the game. Because we still had an upstairs and a basement to go through. Let's try over here because... Oh. There we go. You're breaching... Oh. Sometimes it's finicky. It gets caught on your guns and stuff. This has a lot of collision in this game. Oh. As you can tell, the guns got stuck on the door. You could break windows. Go on the outer ring. You could kneel, you could lay down. It'll still work. Let's go. Let's go around this side. As you can tell, I did get shot, so I'm injured. I could take probably a couple more hits, if lucky. You could do trigger discipline. It's very good. Or you could go full auto. You could check your mag well. There's another game that I am probably going to bring to this channel. Ghost of Tabar. Yeah, later time. Ooh. And just like that.
Mission failed. Pull back now.
But it restarts. I enjoy playing games. I've been playing
No
games
hesitation.
since I
We
was
strike with
little.
speed and silence.
There we go. We got our configuration. Let's try sniper. Well, marksman per se. Let's go. Actually, if you're feeling lucky, you could randomize. Let's randomize. So this is the loadout it gives me. It's all built from it. You can grab the scope and zoom in or zoom out if it allows. As you can see, we got a bipod. Basically, you can mount it on pretty much anything. Well, yeah. Maybe not here. Maybe that's... Mainly you can mount it on like stuff like walls. But it's not recommended because it's still in works. It's still bugged. To be fair, I ain't good with this type of scope, but we'll manage. As sometimes I actually prefer to do iron sights. Because iron sights... And I failed to chamber. The suppressor doesn't help much, but it does something. I prefer to go semi-auto if I'm going guns like this. And since we're going close quarter, gonna use the handgun.
What the hell? Enemy spot!
Sometimes it doesn't really initiate toggle.
Move! Now!
And for here, we're going night fishing. Last night. So I'll have to use
See
my
over
primary.
there? Go.
You could grab a knife too.
Hey, watch out! To your position! What the?
You can never be too cautious.
We've got. Hey, watch out! Take cover!
Shooting from somewhere, but ICE has no clue where. And that's the thing about real life. You gotta be. This is gonna be open, so.
I've got.
And just like that, you can't beat a shotgun. Unless you got the distance. So, pretty much that's where it stands. Let's go back to that one. This one, it's alright, but it ain't all that great. Like I said, I prefer no sight, no muzzle. Because honestly, it feels more natural to me. Now, if we want, we could do an AK. Pretty much build. As you can see. We could do Scar. 5.50 or 5.6 or no, that's a different caliber right there. Type 80 or Type 20 HTR. The FAMAS 5.56. The L85A2, which is also chambered in 5.56. Vietnam Classic M16. But this ain't the A1, this is the A2, so it has a bigger mag. This one is basically a long barrel M4A1, which is meant for long range, tactical distance. Then you have the M4A1 model, which is the basic M4, meant for clearing close quarter and medium danger. MK18, just like the M4A1 model. It is for the same use, same as the HK4160. Majority of these rifles will be chambered in 5.56. Let's go G36C. Let's go. Let's do this one so I can show you that you could toggle the sights too. We'll do this one. I'll show you what that one does, pretty much. As you can see, not all the attachments look directly alike, but you basically, for interactions, you could move the sights depending if you are using, and as you can see down the reticle, as shooter position. You could have 3 times or 1 times, which the hollow is a 1 times, and this is the 3 times to add to it. You got your selective fire. You could go semi or automatic, then semi. You see the white dash, and then the white dash above it is safety. Pretty much, that's racket. Hold on. There we go. It's a dark rifle, so it's a little harder to see. You could get this on pretty much any quest. That's no preference. You could get it on a Quest 2. You could get it on the one I got, which is a Quest 3S. And what I'm using right now is Steam Link. And that's pretty much where you could get on your Steam. Pay for it. Now, as we remember, there is a guy here.
No more. There he is. Get in your position.
Okay. We're positions. So someone's in the field.
I see him.
And this is why you pay attention. As they were missing shots, you observe, you see where the trajectory is, such as I watched it hit from the wall, but it's also good to watch right there and stay close to walls. Because if you're staying right here, it's more of a cover. Looks like we got another person down here. Let's swap to 1x. Stay close to the bushes. Peek the corner. Let's check our mag. We got like about 3/4 to half. And you could just break windows. You could also climb walls. Guys, right here, we check. Stay right here, close to the wall.
We've got.
And we observe. You hear him on the left. If you hear him, as of right now, you can use either your headset's speakers or your actual headphones and connect it.
What the hell?
And just like that, they had a better trigger finger than I did. So that's that one. You don't have to be good at a game to enjoy a game. The whole point is for your enjoyment. Let's run an LMG. We won't do a sight because honestly it's pretty much there without a sight. So this one, you physically actually have to load it like a regular light machine gun. And then such collision. And just like how I did, I swapped hands just to rack it. Oop. That's a bad portion. This one also has a bipod. As you can see. Oh, collision. There's a lot of collision with this one. And yes, since it is a light machine gun, you could hold it by the carrying handle. And fire from this position. They ain't gonna always be accurate because these are meant for sport weapons. Basically for covering fire and such. How many lives we got? We got 3, so next I'll do shotguns. And then we'll go back to my preference. As you can see, I'm holding it by the hip always. Because sometimes hip fire is actually not bad. Let's be cautious.
Open fire!
As you see, he moved down. But what we're gonna do here? What is this? Oh, I see. Wrong utility. Okay, we're clear. Check down here. Check corners. Take wide turns. Now here's a hallway coming up to our right. You circle a room. Basically watch angles, because any critical angle could get you killed, like I've had many times. Keep an eye on there. Cross. And this is why we breach and look. We also got a stairs. At least to the downstairs. Right now we're on the 3rd floor. Or 2nd floor, however it's preferred. Right here, that's because you could get killed at any point. That's why you gotta check every room.
Move now.
They could be laying down at any point. Gotta be cautious. Now it's just in that room. So now we're on the outside. Hallway. Cross. Bathroom. Spray and pray is all sometimes nicely in rooms. Clean room. Looks like we still got plenty. Last room on the floor. As you can see, you got injured. You grab a health shot, press your trigger, puncture it in your chest. It gives you adrenaline. As you can see, now we have cleared the top floor. Now moving on to the mid floor. Oh, there's somebody over here. We still have a lot of the bottom to actually. Actually, to clear. Open room. Check corners. Okay, locked. check prior. Let's get these babies out of the way so we ain't getting stuck on stuff. Alright. Moving on to the next section of the mid-floor.
Hey, watch out!
So right here is a fatal funnel, which can end poorly because you got so many open areas. And like that, he was laying down.
Take cover!
Now, we'll move on to shotguns. Let's see. We'll do M4 entry. We'll do a little holographic. As you can see, we got a blade. You could chamber it like that or this way. I do it either or. I don't have a real preference of either racket shell and God. As you can see, they can pretty much spawn anywhere, which sucks. I prefer the sledgehammer because I love it. This is what you call a hidden door. You can open at any point in time. Okay, so
Get to your position!
ooh, that's bright. Oh, it bugged out just a little bit. Choose this. Must be. There he is. So until I shot 4. 5. Yep. This one only holds 5 shells.
Get to your position!
So add that shell.
position.
So actually, would have been best to go that way.
Get in your position.
Okay, max load. I heard shots.
I see you.
And that was my fatal error. We have 2 lives left. Ugh. But now you know. Honestly, for this, we might as well remain with a shock. We could go spaz. Can't forget the handgun. And as you can tell, the shotgun from Jurassic Park. Or any known video game. A lot of COD. If I'm not mistaken, this one actually holds quite a bit. So that's 2. That was 5. 6. So this one holds 8. So I have 2 more shots left before I have to reload. Oh, that one had a shotgun too. That is far distance, so I haven't checked that room either. So pretty much let's check this last room. Yep, we out. Nope, that's the wrong one.
That's them.
Man, I should have gone right here and shot. But it's pretty much. Oh, I didn't mean to do double frag. Let's go. Yeah, we'll use this. It already has a muzzle, so we don't really necessarily need. So now we're on our last life. And we have 7 left. But probably once I die here, I'm cut the stream. So I hope you have enjoyed Tactical Assault VR, and I'll probably do more of this because I enjoy this game very much. It's a fun interactive game. You could do it with Quest 2s, Quest 3s, or even Quest 3s. But as of currently, we are coming to the end because we have been on this for a while now. Yep, right here.
Take him.
I'll cover you. Go.
I think that was the last room for the second floor, or the first floor. So, yes, we did. We did check this one. Yeah, okay. The door was just closed. Okay. Now we're on to the bottom floor. Which they could be at any angle. They could even be in the garage still. They could have changed positions.
I've got eyes on a 12. I see you. Enemy spotted.
Ooh.
This is it.
Oh.
I thought you could handle this. Mission failed.
See what I mean? It just spawn out of nowhere. But yeah. That's pretty much the end of
Keep it tight. Stay
I
safe.
hope you guys enjoy it, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.